Welcome to my channel. Today I'm not doing so much in my journal, but I'm making these. That's the one I actually make on video. That's the prototype basically, but it isn't really a prototype. I can use that anytime. You don't have to do these. This is just an idea. Okay, but the designs on it, that's just a little idea, yeah. So that could go in there like that and look quite interesting, and somebody will think, oh, what's this? And then you've got a little thing there, but that's fine. You don't have to do that. Okay, that's some more quote. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I'm very much into quotey things at the moment. I do love quotes anyway. Right, so this is something I'm doing today. We're just doing some, and I've got some tips about drawing the circles, okay? Drawing the circles, not even drawing it, are we? We're painting the circles with watercolours and things like that, and you can use what you like, and you can make a mess how you like, etc. You don't have to do it like me. I've dropped the lid to my glue is on the floor. I'm annoyed. Right, so I've got a quote that somebody gave me the other day. Oh yes, we don't make mistakes, just happen little accidents. So that's what we've done on here, so, in places, and also I fall asleep when I'm doing the doodling, etc. I will explain that when I'll probably say at this point I'm falling asleep, you'll see. So I'm using glue proof white for the white, okay, but you don't have to use that. You can use white pens and yeah, things like that. Yeah, that's another one I've done from a previous one. Oh no, that's the one I do today, sorry. That's one I do today. That's why I've used blue proof white, and I've used a pen too as well. I don't know what, I think it's because I've yeah, that must have been when I was falling asleep, so I've gone over that. Yeah, because it's so therapeutic. You're just going like this, and guess what? It's still the morning. It's not like it's, you know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. Yeah. Sometimes 3 o'clock afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock slump, isn't it? Oh. So I do hope you'd like to join me today. Please give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's go. Right then. So let's get my stuff. Right then, so I'm going to spray these. That's right. There was blue on it. I'm hoping there isn't any blue on it now. Oh, there is. Oh, I think that's not going to bother it, does it? Let's see. No, it's only... Yeah, it's very pale now. Right, can't find no idea where the pad I was using yesterday was to do these. But I've got this. This is... You do not need this. Believe me, you do not need this. You need any watercolour paper will do. Okay, but I just want an A4 because I want to cut 2.5 by 3.5, and if I do 2.5 there, 3.5 across there, that doesn't use so much. Right then, so let's have some fun then. Yeah, let's have some great fun. Let's have some brilliant fun, because guess what I'm going to do now? We're going to do some, all we're going to do is therapeutic circles. Any colours, okay, just any colours. And I'll show you how. Let me just get this over here so you can actually see, not so I'm in the corner and nobody's thinking, what's she doing over there, because I can't see. Yeah, I'm not trying to hide it from you, honest. Just do circles like that, okay? You can, I rinse my brush every time. And yeah, dip your brush in the water. I'll try and take that out because it's annoying, isn't it, when I've my arm in front of you and everything. Right, so, and then you do that, and without touching, I don't know who said this. There was an exercise somebody was doing. I'm not sure if it was Kate Field. It might have been, actually. It's Kate Field. I've been watching Kate Field. I've been watching Karen Elaine. Definitely, because she's going to do the project I've got on my next video. I've been inspired so much by that lady. So anything crazy like this, okay? And then you want to do more circles, and I've got a suggestion because I know the edges can get a bit iffy. Let's have a look, see what we can do with that then. Right, it doesn't matter what colour I'm using. Right, so I'm starting a circle here, okay? And as it gets bigger and bigger, you will notice that, I don't know, I've got spray into the paint for. I know Carol Elaine does it, but I don't think I used to watch her. So there must be other people who do it as well. We can have a bit of more, give it a bit more oomph if you like, yeah, more colour. And then we're going to do the next one. I've got green in some of these, so yeah. So something like this might look a bit more brown than it actually was intended. So you sort of go up to there, and when it joins there, I'm going to show you what you do in a minute. And then let's have some bluey wooey, yeah, like this. Yeah, some bluey wooey, yeah. So you don't have to do it as big as that, but that's just for demo. And then what you do then, because that's still wet, you can come in and make the edges more defined again. And if they run, it don't matter. It's only paper, etc. Plus, it might add something to the design. So that's what I'm doing. So when I come to the edge, I'm going to come back in like that. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's have some red. Let's do a circle here. I don't know who it was. It was somebody who said, don't touch the liner. I'm sure it's Kate Field. Kate is C-A-T-E. Yeah, and she's actually an art teacher, but she's basically what she does different things to me. Yeah, I do journaling stuff. Right, but she does encourage art, and I do watch her myself. Yeah, it's funny. I want these when you say things like you've got to begin. Oh, I'll begin a project, and then you think to yourself, yeah, I'm still going to watch it. Yeah, that's going to go there. Okay, so that now makes that a nice soft. Instead of making that look like it stops there, it might look like it joins on. That's my idea. Okay, and I've definitely got green in my yellow. So yeah. So it's now a yellowy green. It makes it look like, I don't know, weird colour, doesn't it? Doesn't matter if I add orange to that colour there. I'm not supposed to touch that, but hey, it isn't really, is it? I will come along with a red. Oh, I've got two to do here. I've got that one and that one. So I'm just going to make a rough idea. I'm doing it really quick. I mean, some people are so neat. Who was I watching the other day? She's got a very, very neat Aliska Jacob. That's it. Very neat. I tell you who else is neat. Ivy Harrington. That's it. She's really neat as well. And yeah, these are the people on my channel. Oh, I've got a list to read out to you. Okay, so these are the 5 people who came up on my... Oh, I can't see it because guess what? But I'm just have to wing it. There's my list. Can you see that? Yeah. Right, so I know it's Flora. I know Ellen of Germany. That's that one. Who was the second one? Lisa Langston, Lou S. And there was another one. Oh, I can't remember her because she was as important as the rest of you. Why won't I remember? Mary Brown, of course it's Mary Brown, and I told you she's the lady that likes me. Likes me to say professional. Yeah, so it looks very professional. Does that look professional? Yeah, that makes it look very professional when you do it. When you do these little things here, look like that. Yeah, so I'm using any colours, okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm just using any colours. I can make small circles, big circles, two circles like, like that. And I might change my mind and come along with and start another circle here. And I don't know, what's that going to look if I add orange to the yellow? Is it going to make it more yellow? Yeah, it's a yellow ochre now. That's how you make yellow ochre, look. So if you want to make a yellow ochre and you haven't got one, there you go. Green, yellow and orange, yeah. Perhaps it's just a bit of green and orange with... yeah, that's more like it, isn't it? Just a bit of green. Just a bit of light brown with the yellow, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, not being very professional in my talk, am I? Yeah. Why can't I couldn't see that. I wonder why I couldn't see that. No, it doesn't look like Mary Brown at all, no. Yeah, so I've done that the same colour, but it doesn't matter, does it? We can do that whatever we like. You can also add ones to these as well. Yeah. Now which one? You can tell I did that one first. Yeah, so what I'm going to do probably now is shut up and go faster and fill the whole page, because I want to get on to the next bit, don't we? Yeah, I've added a bit of yellow to that one here. There we go. Yeah, so you just go, what you do is just go around there, make it look a bit more professional, you know, like that. There we go. And there we go. Oh no, we don't want to be touching that one, that's naughty. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's just a designer. That's just a pretend rule, it's not an actual rule, is it? I'm not going to do purples there, I might do a bit here, but that's going to have to go behind that blue. Yeah. There, so I hope, oh, you can't even see the corner. Look, I'm trying to hide it from you again. I don't mean to. Yeah, you're saying to yourself, you don't want us to see that corner for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I like that, the way that sort of like goes all weird. That's me. Yeah, you noticed what purple and... Yeah, that's true, isn't it? When you've got your... Yeah, because I'm doing, at the moment, I'm growing my grey out instead of dyeing my hair. My daughter's persuaded me to grow my grey out. It's because she probably don't want to dye my hair. She never watches these, so that's all right. And just thinking, yeah, sometimes when you... I said, so I want it that beautiful purpley colour you can get. She says... oh no, you want to try it naturally first. I love your natural colour grey. That sounds a bit suspicious, doesn't it? It sounds like she doesn't want to do it. Well, I was just thinking, if there's, you know, like sometimes you get that brassiness when if you've got brown hair or dark hair, I don't know, perhaps dark hair, and you've bleached it. It sometimes goes yellowy or orange, doesn't it? Well, I've just added that purple to that and it went grey, so that's that. It's a very popular colour. What was that click? There's a click there. It's a very popular colour at the moment. I noticed that hairstyle as well still around here. I don't know if anybody else is. There's a very fashion. It's still in fashion. People are still having it done. Well, it's short at the back and longer at the front. I thought that would have gone out by now. No, people are having it done. I've seen some people with fresh cuts looking like that. Probably just like the style. Why not, hey? I think it looks great. Yes, I've got my... That reminds me, somebody's just knocking on a door somewhere down there. I have got... what have I got? I've got to do some German in a minute. Yeah. Before I do my fasteners, what I'll do is my German poem. And it's in German. So if Ellen's watching, you're going to get excited now. Because I cannot speak German. I don't know any German words apart from two. But I'm going to have a go at this because this is lovely. I don't even know what it means. If it means nothing, I'm going to, obviously, there it is. If anybody speaks German, and if Ellen speaks German, because I like doing accents, I can't speak, I can't look at my, no, I'll tell you about my thumb later, and why my thumbs are like this in a minute, but anyway. Schlaft ein Lied in allen Dingen, die la Träumen fort und fort, und die Welt habt anzusingen, trifft's du nur das Zauberwort. And that's by Joseph von Eichendorff. There you go, I've done it. There, if you can understand that and you can understand German, let me know. I have no idea what it means. I'm now going to look it up. Well, it doesn't rhyme in English, but hey, there is a song in all things that dream on and on. Well, that sort of rhymes. There is a song in all things that dream on, and the world begins to sing if you just find the magic word. Yeah, there you go. That's the. I had absolutely no idea what it meant. I thought I'd have a bit of fun there. Saying German. I love doing accents, but I don't think I did a brilliant job of that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so I had fun doing that. Right, so I'm going to do this now. Okay, now we've had that bit of fun with the German. I mean, I have no idea who's... I know Ellen, that's all I know really, that speaks German. So... Right, so I'm cutting them 2.5 by 3.5. 6.4 centimetres. I don't know what 3.5 is yet. 8 point, somewhere around 8.9. Oh, the sun's come out now. It's fine, don't mind sun. Right, okay, so you've got these little cards and you choose. That one's a nice one. I might choose that one. I like the, obviously, because it's bright, and that's chosen itself. We'll do that one. And that one I like, yeah. That one. And I don't know, I'll just do a few, we might just do two. The reason is because I think it's pretty obvious when you do one what they are. So I'll get those three. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to use is a pen like this, which is a these write really black. So I'm either choosing black or white. I'm using black for this one. No, that one, we're doing that one in black. Okay. So all I'm going to do is now doodle on this. And I'm doing a rough edge actually, but you don't have to do a rough edge. It's only because the pen I think I'm going to give up in a minute. And making sure it looks black. You can also use, I think these are good for that sort of thing as well. Let's try this. It's going to be about the same, isn't it? Yeah, I've no need to go like that with that, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That could be a design as well. That could, if you've got, I mean, you can't really, that's slightly wrong. You can't really tell that I'm scrubbing that with that, because that's, you know what I mean, doing that sort of thing, because I keep along the same line. a bit of a mess. That mess. Right, so we want that here. Right then, so that's the two. Okay, right, so what I've done with the one I did the other day was this. Okay. So I've added a quote there, I've inked round it, okay. That would be that's the same size as this. They're a bit more substantial, well, a bit more, these are a bit more darker than those, I like that. Right, so with, say something like, oh dear, that's not very big. That's a piece of this. You could write on the back, something like that. If you've got, yeah, my picture's not brilliant, but doing this will get rid of it. Okay, or you can leave it on and have it fluffy like that. Yeah, no reason why not. I think I cut a piece of that and I put a quote on or something like that. I don't know what. I could put the German poem on. Right, where's the ones? Oh, that, yeah, let's do that, ladies. Somebody gave me this. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's good, isn't it? I don't know how I'm going to... We don't make... I've got some scissors somewhere. So I'm going to try and cut that straight there with a pair of scissors, yeah. I thought, oh, that one's nice. So I did some leaves last night. This is on watercolour paper. I'll tell you about my... So I haven't told you about my things. Oh, well, I've got this all over my hand. I'll tell you in a minute. Well, that's not got no green on it. I could turn it round so it looks like it. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? I think you need some green on it to make it look like it fits. Okay, something like that would be nice. Okay, I've done it. I did it on... What did I do? I did it in the corner like that. Otherwise it looks like, I don't know, I don't like doing it in the middle. And then that looks like it takes up that, so I don't know if I like it that way around. That's better. So that's a different, that's what I just, no, I just drew that and painted it, I think. And I did some, but I like that with the faux writing on it. You can see that. Just scribbles there. You could also, what you could also do is use book page, obviously, do some watercolours on that and cut it out, put a border around it as well, put it on some paper, put a border around it, that sort of thing. That would be good. And I've got all these ideas. I could not necessarily use that one, I could use that one. Oh, there's the bigger ones. I don't know if they would be any good. Yeah, a bit too, I think that's a little bit, well, unless you did it like that, which is, don't want to hide it too much, but something like that would be alright. That one's probably one that would fit as well as this one. That one, see all these different doodly things. That one, but I think I'm going to use this one, I'm going to use it like that. Okay. Right, so I'm going to look, see that's what I've used the spare bit of this. Yeah, I didn't stamp on. Right, so what happened to my fingers? Yeah, both sides, yeah. I got some stuff, you know, like I said I was going to get some filler, proper filler for my grog squeezers. Have I got them here? I don't know if I've got them here, in case you haven't seen them. Yeah, I didn't read the instructions, so I've got them all. I don't know why I bought them out for. Right, so, and that's the one. I filled it, and of course it went everywhere, the ink went everywhere. And I'm not keen on that ink, so I don't think I'm ever going to get any more. I'm just going to fill them myself. Right, what I filled them with, okay, they make lovely dots. And if you use the right paint, they will work. But I'm not going to use their paint. So I think what I've used is a mix of gouache and acrylic. Okay, so I've stuck that on, haven't I? And I'm about to stick this one on. Yeah, so I've done it. I've used acrylic and I've used gouache. Yeah, so a mix of gouache and acrylic. And then you put some water in as well, because I don't think there's some water in some of them. And for the white ones, I've used bleed proof white. Okay, now I'm going to put that over there a bit on, so it's, yeah. You're probably thinking to yourself, I don't like where that is. If you don't like that where that is, you can make one and do it somewhere different. Yeah, so that's good. I've gone around the edge there like that. I'm thinking, do I need to do something else to make it more? I don't know. I don't know if that's okay. I mean, have I done that one? Oh, I perhaps used scorched timber on that one. Scorched timber, I've no idea what that is. I don't know where it is. But I've used gathered twigs on that one. Going around the edge, if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's the Inca upper. Yeah, you edge it up with this. Okay, some people didn't know what that was on one of the UK groups. I thought, yeah, so not everybody will know about inking up. If you're first time watcher, yeah, something like that will ink it up. Okay, you can also use ink, the ink version, so not distress oxide but distress ink. There you go. Yeah, so you could also add these to things. These could be little labels or something like that, and you could add words and everything. Yeah, you could use that as a border there, and you could put some little words there. I always put things like create or something like that. In my, I call this my quote writing. I think I probably got the style from Caroline. I don't know. It's just I've got it from somewhere, and maybe it's not just her that does it. Maybe somebody else, but she definitely does similar. I do the A's differently. So something like that. Okay, so if I like, I'll also add some dots because I think that's a bit too far away. So I think that's another one. You could also add some faux stitches. So that's what you can use these little extra things for. Then that's rather cute, isn't it? Yeah, you can put that on a pocket, perhaps in your journal or something like that. I was going to I nearly showed you what I'm doing next time. Ooh, yeah. Right here, lot. There you go. That'd be gorgeous on there, lot. Let me just move everything out of the way. I do hope I've showed you everything. Look, the sun's shining everywhere. Shining that way, it does, doesn't it? It usually does. If it's right. So that would look really nice on there. Might do that actually now. So I didn't bring my other glue in. I went on a journey somewhere. I didn't bring my other glue in. Yeah, so Yeah, and guess what I did? Yeah, I'm talking about this still. I didn't read the instructions. It probably says something like wear gloves. There's also a mask that came with it, so should have read the instructions. I thought this is too small to read. I cannot see it. I didn't, yeah. And that was with my glasses on. So there you go. Yeah, so there's that. I've got the bird on that one. I could have put that's one on there. I could also put these leaves on as well. I did these last night easily. It's just painting that shape. And then you add whatever. And I've added some white there. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to show you what I did for my next video. But I'm not showing you that till I've made the video. Yeah. Right, so there you go. So then you've got obviously another, I did 2 there, so there's another 7 of those. I've also got ones from the ones I did previously I've not finished off as well. And they're then you can use them as artist trading cards. That's the right size. Journaling cards, things like that, because you've got space on the back. Yeah, so you put them in pockets. Yeah, again, they could go in my pockets, couldn't they? There you go. So I've got things for my pockets. I'm nearly dropping everything on the floor. Yeah. Right, okay. So then you could put something like this. Would look interesting, wouldn't it? So you got something like that hiding behind the rest of your stuff there, like that, and then that would look interesting. And it's got an interesting little quote there. Do what you can with what you have where you are. There you go. That's a very good quote for me and other people. Yeah, I could learn from that. Yeah. Sometimes I'm thinking, oh, what did they buy? I want the same. But you don't need to do that, really. Yeah. So that's there. So I'm adding things. I'm taking away things as well because I've no idea where I've put some of the stuff. Yeah. So I showed you these the other day. So that sort of like relates almost today, and also to the video. Oh, I can't wait to show you. It's so gorgeous. Well, I did, yes, but I'm also doing quotes. You don't have to do quotes. That's just what I'm doing. That's just what I did. But I'm just showing you how to make something amazing, and I'm so excited about it. Right, okay. So I do hope you like watching today. Please give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. That's one of my faves. That worked really well, didn't it? Thank you so much, and thank you so much.